Simple business case for diversity. Companies that are diverse are more successful. Hi, I am Neha Gupta. I am the HR business partner for Dunnhumby India. More than a decade back, when the focus on employee benefits, health and wellness, and work and life balance in general was non-existent in corporate India, Dunnhumby India had launched early Fridays, birthday offs, free fruit and weekly yoga days, and a host of health and wellness offerings. Last year, we introduced flexible working as a part of our ways of working. We formalized it. Work from home, part-time working, blended working, limited hours in a day, flexible shifts, you name it. And these choices no longer remain guilty secrets, but became valid list of options that people could pick and choose from depending on their personal situations and of course the business needs as well. And that's why when the lockdown struck, we had a 0-day productivity lost whatsoever, because we were geared up for that in our current ways of working. Similarly, this year we are committed to be front runners in terms of creating meaningful step change as far as gender diversity goes in corporate India. And it's part of our larger diversity and inclusion agenda. There's a ton of foundational work that we've done, which I would talk about in a moment, but there's a lot many enablers that will come later in the year as well. Now, why did we do it? Why did we choose gender diversity as our focus this year? Quite simply because that's what we needed to do. The very core of our business is people, which is our employees as well as our customers. Now, we want the most talented individuals in the industry to do the most amazing work for our customers. Now, that's a big wish. And to make it happen, we need to make sure that when we cast our net wide to look for people, we are not restricted in our choices of people based on their personal circumstances or any stereotypes that we have in the organization. Now, other thing is that gender parity is not just good for women, it's good for society in general. And we believe that equal opportunity employers are more successful at their business as well. So that's a natural choice. Now, how do we make sure that gender equality agenda is not just lip service in the organization and it's a real agenda? Now, there are three main things that we really focus on. The first one being that our policies, processes, and trainings constantly aim to remove any biases and reinforce equality. Whether it's our internal diversity networks, whether it's flexible working or women returnship program to enable homemakers, returning mothers, or exploring women-only campuses as far as our grad program goes, we do it all, we explore it all. The second important thing is data. So we report gender data on everything we do. So it could be something as simple as a quiz in which people are participating or an engagement event, or whether it's data around pay and performance. We report everything with a gender cut in it, and we take that data very seriously. Also, right at the time of hiring, we make sure that we are targeting men and women equally as far as our sourcing goes, wherever possible. At the same time, we insist that there is diversity in our interview panels as well. The third and the most important thing is the mindset shift. The questions no longer are that whether being an equal opportunity employer is possible. It's not about whether this is something that we want to do. The questions have now changed where we say, how can we become equal opportunity employers? How can we get better at it every day? What will it take to get there? How long will it take to get there? Now, these simple and authentic mindset changes have led us to make progress towards true gender parity. But of course, we're still on the journey. Every little shift that we make every day towards diversity and inclusion, it pays its dividends multifold times to us. Our women leaders from India, for example, work all around Dunnhumby globe, and they make us proud every day. Gender equality starts with a mindset change by seeing it as an essential rather than a checkbox activity. It starts in our own homes, it starts in our own minds and hearts, removing our conscious and unconscious biases, and then we can take it to the workplace. Last year, we had 28% of our workforce is women. This year, that number is 32%. In fact, a little more than that. So we are definitely making progress onwards and upwards from here. Thank you very much.